Imagine you are far from home. You are walking to a very big building.
A very big, very loud place.
Yes, people are walking fast. They are pulling heavy bags behind them.
You hear loud voices coming from the ceiling.
You're at the airport.
And airports can feel very stressful, even on a good day.
They really can. Welcome to another quiet and peaceful evening here on Cozy English Nights. I'm Emma.
And I'm Noah. It is very nice to be sitting here with you.
Tonight we have a deep dive into our source material. We are looking at a story, a true story, about a young traveler.
Her name is May.
Right. And May is 22 years old.
And, well, she is traveling completely alone.
Yeah.
For the very first time.
Yes, the very first time. And, she does not speak perfect English.
That makes it much harder. She has to talk to strangers. She has to find her way in a new country.
Exactly. So our mission for this deep dive is to follow May. We will follow her from the front door of the airport all the way to her seat on the airplane.
We will look at the words she uses, and we will talk about how she feels.
Because you do not need to be perfect. Letting go of being perfect is actually the best way to travel.
It really is. So let's start at the very beginning. May walks up to the check-in desk.
Okay, the check-in desk. There's a long line of impatient people behind her.
She feels a lot of pressure, a lot of stress. The worker looks at her.
And the worker says, "May I see your passport, please?"
Now that part is easy. She knows the word passport.
Right. She can just hand him the little book. It is a physical action.
Yes. But then the worker asks another question.
What does he ask?
He says, any bags to check?
Oh. And May just stops. She hits a wall. She does not understand him at all.
Which is very normal. Native speakers, they speak very fast. They push their words all together.
They really do. Any bags to check sounds like one long word.
It does. And May's brain is already working so hard. So this fast question is just too much.
Right. It is the moment where we usually feel panic. We want to freeze.
Or we just nod and pretend we understand.
But May does something very smart. She does not pretend. She just looks at the worker and says one word.
She says, sorry.
Sorry. Just like a question.
Yes. Our source material calls this a helper word.
A helper word. I really like that. It is not a bad word.
No, not at all. It is a very good tool. It tells the worker, I want to talk to you, but please slow down.
Right. It is like using a computer. Sometimes a computer gets stuck.
Too much information at once.
Exactly. But you don't throw the computer away. You just press the refresh button.
Right. You ask it to try again. Saying sorry is just like pressing that button.
It gives you more time. But, why do we feel so bad when we ask someone to repeat a question?
I think we want to look smart. We think asking for help is a failure.
We want to be perfect.
Right. But asking for help shows you are trying. It shows you know how to talk to people.
It is a sign of strength. And May needed that strength for the next question.
Oh, yes. The famous airport question. Window or aisle?
Window or aisle. Now, May knows the word window.
Right. It is a common word. You can see a window.
But she does not know the word aisle. It is a strange word.
It is very strange. Even native speakers have trouble spelling it.
Yeah. So May only understands half of the choices, but she does not freeze.
No. She just confidently chooses the word she knows. She says, window, please.
And she gets a beautiful seat. She did not need to know every single word.
Exactly.
Yeah.
She just needed a ticket.
Yeah.
But getting the ticket is only the first step.
Yes. Next, she has to walk to airport security.
Security is a very intense place. The feeling changes completely.
It is loud. People are stressed. They are taking off their shoes.
They're putting their bags in plastic boxes.
May gets to the front of the line. The security worker does not use polite sentences.
No. The worker just says, please take off your jacket, laptop out.
Very short, very direct. And May's hands were actually shaking.
She was very scared. She was moving slowly, trying to open her bag.
When we are anxious, our brains get confused. We think people are angry with us.
Yes. Anxiety tricks us. May thought the loud voice meant the worker was mad at her.
But was the worker mad?
No. They were just working. They have to move hundreds of people very fast. It is just their job.
Oh, wait. Security places are designed to be a little scary, right? The uniforms, the loud voices.
Yeah.
It makes everyone follow the rules.
That is true. It is a strict place. But May realized something very important.
What did she realize?
She realized that the worker was not judging her. They did not care about her English. They just wanted to check her bag.
Right. Once you know it is not personal, it is not so scary, you just follow the steps.
Jacket off, laptop out, walk through the scanner.
And then she's finished. She walks out into the quiet airport.
She goes to her gate. The gate is much quieter.
This is where she feels better. She sits down, and then a voice speaks from the ceiling.
The voice says, "Now boarding groups 1 and 2."
May looks down at her ticket. The paper says Group 3.
So what does she do?
She just sits there. She waits.
She does not jump up. She does not ask for help.
She understands the rules. She knows it is not her turn yet.
That quiet moment is so powerful. She figured it out all by herself.
It gave her so much confidence. But, that confidence was about to be tested.
Oh, yes. Because now she has to get on the airplane.
The airplane cabin is very small, very crowded.
The ceiling is low. The path is narrow. Everyone is trying to find their space.
May walks down the aisle. She looks at the tiny numbers. She finds her row.
She looks at her nice window seat.
But there is a problem.
A big problem. A strange man is already sitting in her seat.
Oh, that is just the worst feeling. Even for me, in my own language, that makes my heart jump.
It is very scary. You are in a tiny space. People are waiting behind you.
And you cannot use a helper word like sorry here. You have to tell him to move.
Right. Now, a native speaker might use too many words here.
We get nervous. We might say, excuse me, I'm so sorry to bother you, but maybe you are in my seat.
We add all these extra words. We want to be very, very polite.
But May does not have all those extra words. And that is actually a good thing.
Yes, it is. Our source material shows her exact words. She used just 6 simple words.
She looked at the man and said, "Excuse me, I think this is my seat."
Wow. Just a simple fact.
Yes, and she held up her ticket to show him.
It is so clear. She did not need perfect grammar. She did not need to over-apologize.
She just stated her boundary, and it worked.
What happened next?
Well, it is very funny. The man looked at her ticket. He realized he was wrong, and he said, "Oh, sorry," and he moved.
That is wonderful. Earlier, May used the word sorry to ask for help.
Right, and now the man uses the word sorry to admit he made a mistake.
It shows that words are just simple tools. May used her tools perfectly.
She gently took her space back, and she finally sat down in her window seat.
She could look out at the airplanes knowing she did it all by herself.
So what does this story tell us?
It tells us that perfection is not real. It actually stops us from moving forward.
May did not speak perfect English. She was very scared. Her hands were shaking.
Yes. She had to ask people to slow down. She had to guess some words.
But she still did it. She checked in, she passed security, and she found her seat.
Success is not about being flawless. It is about trying. It is about moving forward, even when you feel scared.
Exactly. You use the simple words you have. You do not worry about the words you don't know.
And if someone speaks too fast, you just hit the refresh button. You ask them to slow down.
Before we go to sleep tonight, let's remember a few phrases. Just a few simple tools from May's story.
That sounds lovely. Just 3 short phrases.
Okay. The first phrase is our gentle helper word. Sorry.
For example, if someone speaks too fast, you just look at them and say, "Sorry."
Perfect. The second phrase is window, please.
For example, when you are choosing a seat and want to look outside, you say, "Window, please."
And the last phrase is excuse me.
For example, if you need to talk to a stranger, you gently say, "Excuse me."
Such good, simple tools. You can carry them anywhere.
They will help you feel safe.
I want to leave you with one final thought today. Think about your own life, even in your native language.
We all feel confused sometimes.
Yes. Sometimes a conversation moves too fast, or someone uses a big word you don't know.
What is your helper word in those moments?
Right. How do you gracefully pause the conversation? How do you give yourself more time to think?
Asking for clarity is a smart thing to do. It means you are strong.
It really does. Thank you for resting with us tonight. We are so glad you were here.
Have a peaceful night.
Sleep well.